The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Well, I'm happy to continue our conversation about Drumlins Country Club, only this time with Laura Massa. She's the banquet manager over there. How are you, Laura?
Doing great.
Laura,
You guys are getting a little tired of Randy.
Yeah, you know.
Everyone is.
Who can listen to him yap for a while?
He's like the Energizer Bunny. It's like, just stop.
Yeah.
Laura, where did you come from? Are you homegrown here in Syracuse?
This is the local show. I am as local as it gets.
Really?
Yeah, I went to Janesville DeWitt and then Syracuse University.
Excellent.
And home at Drumlins for the last 11 years.
Oh,
11 years?
A long time.
So you went to SU when you were, 12? Really? Wow.
That's very kind of you.
Yes. Yeah, I was up there on the hill when Waverly Avenue was Waverly Avenue.
Right.
it was actually a road and everything, and they blocked off everything. We just took our son Nicholas. He's a senior at CNS, so he wants to go to SU. And
great school.
Yeah, for photography. He's into photography and video and stuff. So we went up there, and I was amazed at how much is blocked off. That when I went to school there, everything was wide open. You know, the streets were just open.
Yeah, the university buildings are expanding and taking over those blocks of Waverly and Comstock and
So this is because of Drumlins, the success.
Drumlins. That was why.
Yes,
but actually, there is sort of a related story here, and that is that me being in the DJ world for so many years, we used to play at the Sheridan all the time, and then they just said now they're dorms. So there's less and less places that I've noticed over my tenure in that business that are big facilities that can accommodate hundreds of people and do it the right way. Drumlins is filling that gap now, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. We are so busy with events. It's weird. There's been like a weird flux in venues.
Yeah.
When I first started, there weren't a ton, and then it kind of blew up the events business.
All these barns and things.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody loves a barn.
Oh, God.
Well, they used to, at least.
Well, I don't. I just want you to know I'm not a fan.
They used to, but that trend I think is changing.
Yes.
And we're coming back to more traditional and classic spaces, which is what we have at Drumlins.
A place where you can go potty and not have breeze blowing in on you.
You got it. And we have air conditioning.
He used the word potty. I think he should be in a barn. But that room is ginormous, and Randy had mentioned it's been renovated. I mean, back in the day, Tom, 40 years ago, Tom was doing DJ stuff. I was photographing weddings. We'd go there, and Angie and all the people that place was on the list.
It used to be. Oh, yeah. It was an A-list.
Weddings, that's where it was.
I can't tell you how many people we have that come through the doors that are like, oh, my parents got married here.
Right.
Or, I used to do ice skating and skiing here. I mean, Drumlins has a long history of being a really central community spot for people in Central New York that they grew up golfing and bowling there.
Bowling.
Our ballroom, I guess, is the old bowling alley.
Yeah, I do remember that.
What bothers you the most about the DJs that go there for weddings?
I love all the DJs. You have a hard job, so
look at that.
No complaints on the DJs.
Oh, that's nice that she's sweet like that. I got a bad rub with a lot of the banquet managers these days, and you just strike me as a real human being. Somebody, I just played a gig. I get to remain nameless. We book a lot. We're very boutique. I'm very, how do I want to say, particular about who I book.
Tommy knows what he's doing.
As you should be.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, in the old days, we book everybody and everything, but now I'm just more selective. Anyway, but long story short, several of the places that I played at recently, they're miserable. I mean, you walk in and they're already depressed, and it's like one person told us, we said, where do we set up? And she goes, who are you? I said, we're the DJs. And she said, oh gosh, I didn't even have you on the list. How could you not be on the floor plan for the DJ for a wedding?
Yeah,
come on.
That don't care.
Right, they just don't care. So anyway, go back to what you were saying.
We do care. And in fact, I love it. It's hard to do it for 11 years. So you have to really love it.
You really do.
And we have great clients that come back year after year that we're so appreciative of. And as Randy mentioned earlier, I still 11 years in get calls from people that are like, hey, I'm not a member, but I'm looking to have a baby shower, or my daughter's getting married. Is it okay? Can we have an event there if we're not a member?
Yeah.
So even still, a lot of people don't know that all of the food and beverage space is open to the public. The restaurant, our Bistro 1926, and all of our event space.
Excellent.
So yeah, all of that's open to the public.
Do you book the bistro too, the university room? Is that part of your purview?
all the space.
Everything.
Yeah.
For the whole place. Great.
The whole thing.
Can someone have, during the summer, could they have their bridal shower like up in the university room and then have their reception over at the other place?
Yeah, absolutely. We have 3 banquet spaces that range in size. Our smallest room seats around 40 to 50 people. We have a mid-size room, which is that university room you were talking about earlier. A great second floor space. It has an outdoor deck. The views are amazing up there. We like to call it's a rooftop.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of rooftops in Syracuse.
Yeah.
And we have one. So we have an amazing outdoor deck, great soft seating out there, and then the room itself has a lot of charm and character.
Could you have your cocktail hour up on the rooftop?
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
So the restaurant and the banquet facility, is it like 2 kitchens, the same people, different people? Where do they meet?
We have 2 kitchens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're far too busy to do everything out of one kitchen.
Right.
So we're really fortunate to be a large enough facility to have 2 full-size commercial kitchens. So we have the restaurant kitchen, and then we have the banquet kitchen that produces all of the events.
Okay, so the chicken wings that I get at the bistro that are just terrific.
Yeah.
Okay, I've had them multiple times. They come out of the bistro kitchen.
They do, yeah.
So the other kitchen has no idea how to make those fabulous chicken wings.
I assure you they do.
Okay.
There's a lot of cross communication. We do a lot of collaboration on both sides.
So as far as you're concerned, what kind of events, other than wedding reception is a no-brainer, but what other events would you like to see come to Drumlins?
We do a ton of golf outings. Obviously, with us being a golf course, we have 2 18-hole courses. That's pretty rare. And so we can take on a lot of larger size tournaments where they maybe have, 150 or 200 or even 250 golfers. There's very few courses in upstate New York that can do that. And we also have the banquet facility to match. So if you need to seat, up to 300 people, that's easy in our ballroom. We can seat up to 4.
400 people. That's a big room.
400, and we do it all the time.
Yeah.
So sports banquets, if sports teams, kids teams, all that kind of stuff, you can accommodate those things?
We do everything. We do local high schools, their sports teams. Randy mentioned we're really involved in SU athletics. We feed the football team before every home game.
Oh, wonderful.
Except for that one home game that they didn't win. We didn't feed them that day.
Wow, interesting.
But they're back this weekend, so stay tuned for a win.
There we go.
But yeah, no, a lot of golf outings, weddings, bridal showers, retirement parties,
it's all there.
Corporate meetings. We had a huge company in yesterday, a meeting for 300 people.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
We truly have the space and the ability to do it all.
So you'll take the call, Laura, 446-4555.
Yeah.
They say, ask for Laura. She knows everything about banquets, parties. It's not too late to book a holiday party.
No, we have a few good dates left. Holiday parties do tend to book pretty early, but absolutely, if you like I said, we have 3 spaces, so good amount of availability. Call for your. We do a lot of holiday parties in January too.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely.
It's not too late.
Is that the best number, or do you have another number you want to call?
That number is great.
446-4555, drumlins.syr.edu. Just put Drumlins in the website. You'll find it. It's all there.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.